Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to another Andrew Bortz Does Career Mode on Expert in a car that I won't try to pronounce because everyone gets their panties in a bunch when I do. Matt Ruda here for another commentary. Fun times. This is take two because take one was interrupted by Valentin's wonderful hotel internet, completely destroyed the computer. What's up, man?
Nothing much. Had to lower the quality so I won't be able to tell any names or any cars again. But it is worth it just for, synergy.
Yeah, Synergy is awesome. You are at 240p while I'm at 1080p. Love it. So we saw
That's synergy.
little icon. We might get some rain in this race. We don't know. We only got to, what was it, about like the second
5 minutes.
lap one.
Yeah.
Um, and it was interesting. So we'll try to replicate the excitement as much as we can. it was interesting as we go through the field here.
By the way, that guy you said was Maldonado looking at the grid, I think it was Senna.
Well,
Yeah.
it didn't really matter. One's either he's gonna crash if it's Maldonado, or it's gonna be slow as hell if it's Senna. That guy was slow as hell and crashing, so it was hard to figure out who it was. So yeah, chance of rain should be interesting, fun time. Bort's gonna do some tricky shit with this setup, but now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably to try to cover the chance of rain coming. It's sunny out right now, so it would probably take at least a stint on options to start rain. Then another bit to actually start coming down with any need to change tires. So my guess is Bortz is going to be going for a rain covering strategy, as it were. We'll have to see if that pays off or if it royally bones him. We just now go through the tire setup and whatnot. Nothing's really changed since we last did our Bahrain commentary. It's only been a few days. We're actually on top of this shit.
Yeah.
Trying to get
for once.
Can because that is almost a guarantee to be exciting. Just watching Bortz survive, that's exciting enough.
Oh, we can see the video is 150 in the related tab, so he clearly did. Spoilers.
Not that it really matters. I don't think I've ever seen Bortz DNF.
All complete. We're ready.
Does he restart races ever? They say anything about that?
No,
I'm guessing not.
he doesn't. I think once, but that was because of an issue with his wheel or something.
Oh.
Like halfway through or something, or not halfway through.
I know Steve restarted once in his career because of a pit stop glitch.
Oh, you know what? That might be it. That might be what I'm thinking of. I don't know. Anyway, we got one light on, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we are
Go.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And we are of a little wheel.
I didn't know John McClane was an F1 driver.
Things you learn here on the backmarker channel. As Vern is looking shaky as hell. Surprise, surprise in the century. Oh, we got contact from behind. Somebody just went up. I think it was Karthik Hine went up. So that's him.
Oh,
Line it.
there goes somebody. Not sure who's.
Shaky. Massa goes wide. Massa does not know how to drive. And Vern is shaky. That's scary. And that is Senna looking at the Brazilian flag. You were right. Oh, crashing into.
There's Kobayashi. There Grosjean brakes. Oh, forced to brake early. Is he going to be taken on the outside? No.
Grosjean does not know what he's doing.
They're all AI, and none of them know what they're. Oh dear. See, Grosjean overtook Ricardo, but then.
Good job.
Wow, this is not going to end well.
Not gonna.
This is not going to end well. Bortz is already being off the track limits a bunch of times.
No, we're gonna try to take Grosjean on the outside. Hulkenberg gets a little bit of over.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Oh wow.
That's a crisscross. Beautiful.
Wow, that was great.
Are you eating random like flashes and artifacts on your video?
No.
Maybe my flash player is having a shit fit.
Well, that's what you get for your 1080p.
Yeah, well, I can actually tell what's going on. Like, you probably can't tell who the driver is in front of us. Ha 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 ha.
Hulkenberg. Wonder where his fuel is.
Sorry. So we get into slipstream and do some of that slipstream and goodness. It catch what his top speed was there, but he seemed to hit the rev limiter quite early for not really.
Button is first. Interesting.
Hmm?
Wonder. Button is first.
Probably.
I don't remember where he is in the championship.
Well, Vettel was on pole, so I'm gonna assume he's still in first.
No, Button is.
What?
Button. Jensen.
How do you know that Jensen's in first place?
It showed me during the end of the first lap. It showed who was in first place.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just not paying attention. After that little bit of awkwardness, you go through a corner and onto a straightaway. Looks like there's a decent clump forming up there. I wonder who's the guy backing everybody up.
Guessing we're to find out soon.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not saying anything about. Oh, you can finish that sentence.
Hulkenberg's fuel settings.
Yeah.
As whoa,
Bam!
on his inside. Nice.
Very fast. Didn't lose much to the rest ahead. Didn't lose much time at all.
Yeah, nice. Closer to the rest of than he was to Hulkenberg. I think that's Maldonado up ahead of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Yes. I can. There are no other flags like this currently in F1, so I'm gonna go with Maldonado.
It is good old Pastor. It seems like Pastor will do the rest though. Knowing DeResta, he'll probably just spin off in the last lap.
DeResta and Maldonado, not a good combination. I think Maldonado punted him off at some point. We'll see.
Probably, who hasn't Maldonado punted off? I mean, I think the only one he hasn't punted off was, well, no, because Vettel, that was Senna that punted Vettel off. So yeah, I don't think Vettel has ever, or Maldonado's ever punted Vettel off.
I can name a bunch of people he hasn't touched. A bunch.
Well, they're all afraid of Helmut Marko. You know, what he'll do if they touch Vettel. If they touch Vettel, Marko will touch them, and not in the way. See, bouncy there.
By the way, have you seen the fit Marco has been going on recently?
Yeah.
Telling every media outlet just how shit Mark Webber is.
I don't know what's up with that. It's like, did somebody forget their medication?
It's something like that, or maybe like Mark, I don't know, stole his girlfriend from him, something.
That picture that Mark posted of that guy with the trumpet thing was actually Helmut Marko. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't look it up, please. Super Nintendo, which in case, that's cool, and then look it up and do with it what you will. As we're now on the outside of Maldonado, no, we're not going to try to...
Oh, DeResta passed him, that's quite interesting, actually running away now. And I think this will be it, yes. Pastor's now firmly behind and just braking a bit too early to not leave him any chance of going through. Okay, so past Maldonado now. Gonna have to catch up to DeResta, who's built up quite a gap already.
DeResta is faster than you.
I can barely see him at this point.
I can see him quite clearly.
Well, of course, shut up.
I can see clearly now. My resolution is better than yours. Still someone's sort of kind of backing up the cars up ahead, them up ahead.
And whoever's in the lead is not managing to run away with it.
Looking at Maldonado. Maldonado is holding everybody up now. Surprise of the century, I know.
Spain. Supposed to be the track where he was pretty good at.
Yeah, but Alonso would have beaten him if he didn't get held up by Pete.
That's bullshit, you know it. The gap in the end was like...
Give it 5 years and Kimi would have had them both.
That is true. That is not bullshit. But, hey, race distance, strategy.
Yep.
You could say if Lewis started from first, he would have had everybody.
Very true. What did he get up to at the end? 8th or something like that?
8, yeah.
Let's see.
I'd say that's pretty great, but then Vettel started from fucking pit lane in Abu Dhabi and finished third, was it?
Yeah, because...
So what do I know?
Well, to be fair, Abu Dhabi and Spain are two completely different circuits.
Well, to be fair, McLaren was really good in Barcelona, like half a second quicker than everybody else in Lewis Hamilton's hands good, and Red Bull wasn't even the best car in Abu Dhabi.
Well, I would argue that they kind of were, because they got the complete.
Well, okay, kind of. Who got pole again? Lewis, I think.
Yeah, who had a mechanical failure because McLaren's reliability, like their delivery service to the U.S., is shit.
Their delivery service to the US is shit. Good to know.
Oh yeah, I guess this was nothing to talk about. My folks, when I went home from Christmas, let me know on Christmas Day that there was supposed to be one major thing that wasn't there. Something from McLaren, which they ordered the day after the Brazilian Grand Prix. And despite numerous emails and an international phone call or two, which is expensive as hell,
Yeah.
we have got no response back from them as to where the package is. They have not given us any tracking information despite our repeated requests. And as far as I know, it's now being canceled off of our credit card.
Oh, Jesus.
There's not much between
So-
you and the car behind. Just 2 seconds.
I'm cool with it, and I will just be taking the cash equivalent that they send me and giving it to Lotus. So yeah, anyone from McLaren watching, fix your shit.
That's not.
I mean, you know, I understand shit gets caught in customs, you know, things happen, but, you know, a tracking number,
Yeah, I agree.
freaking tracking number so we can see, oh, it's stuck in New York somewhere, and then all would be well with the world. But no, as we see the leaders already overtaking a lapped car, that's probably one of the ones that did some damage to itself.
Mhm.
Still somebody holding up the, I'd call it the mid-front field. And oh my lord, somebody's gone off. Somebody's gone off.
Yep, somebody has gone off, and is Bortz gonna pass him before he rejoins? Oh, Jesus, Vettel. Yes, he did, but
Okay.
my God, that was
Doing
lovely.
well. It's coming together.
Oh, I think I think I need to go have a change of pants. Give me a minute.
You're keeping up with
He's
race
probably
pace.
covering up the
Keep
fact
pushing.
that he's going to the top.
Oh my
Hello,
god,
it's-
he is all out of sorts.
Yeah,
That he's lost his rear end.
he's just messing up the entire, top 10.
Pretty much, proving that the French driver is nothing but a pretty face and a loose rear. But oh, Pete, Grosjean, they all just smile for the camera and can't drive. Okay, well,
Now
no,
Pick goes there too. Oh, you like Pick, you love Pick. Hell.
messing with you. Grosjean, yes, is that. Peak in this game is that. But in real life, he's solid. Can't wait to see him in a Caterham. That'll be cool. Just so I can watch Marussia kick his ass. And we are still behind the rest of it, catching him. You're now in DRS range by 1,000th of a second. As long as we can hold that, we should be nice. Well, this last sector is a bit touchy. It's bouncy, and very awkward and stupid since they took the sweeping right-hander and replaced it with a Tilka chicane.
Speaking of F1 and traveling into customs and all, I saw, like, for the second time in my life, I saw F1 related commercials in an airport. This time it was a Moscow airport. Guess which one of the two Caterham drivers was featured in a commercial in a Moscow airport?
Kovalainen.
You are correct.
So,
I
pretty much steals it.
I'm kind of interested to know who the fuck works at. What was it? Oh, which company was it? It was something to do with electronics. I don't remember.
GE.
Really, I wanted to get their number, call their PR department, and ask them whether they were fucking mad or something.
Oh, GE. I mean, that's the only, like, green 15 minutes.
What did you say? What company?
GE, General Electric.
No. It was something.
Don't
No, it couldn't be G.
the Russian helicopter company?
No, it wasn't that either. Why would the Russian helicopter company feature Kovalainen?
Because Petrov is shit, and Petrov. Oh, Kimmy's getting all out of sorts, and Perez is getting backed up. Bortz is going to have Perez on the inside here, but it's going to become the outside Bortz on.
You mean that same Petro? Oh dear me! And that's a penalty. Uh,
Showing that the car ahead is likely to be running in
penalty.
fuel conservation
For
mode.
absolutely no reason.
Slightly slower than
All right then, game.
Congratulations.
What do you say?
What's going to deserve this immediately? No. He's going to try to take advantage of the DRS that he's going to get off of Raikkonen. I think. Does he get? No, he doesn't get DRS.
Yeah, that didn't look like a penalty. I don't know.
It didn't look like a penalty to me. I mean, Bortz went on the inside.
And yeah, he probably did help Perez lose it in the end, but
Oh, I didn't even. I mean, all Perez did was not. He wasn't able to swing all the way out to the corner.
yeah.
You know, Perez had the inside line. He spun to the right, and there was no way that Bortz could have done that, being on the outside. But you know, this is Codemaster's logic after all, and
Penalty it is.
they should really. I don't understand if they're going to be the premier F1 title. Why one? They don't have like a commentators mode where we can switch through the replays and shit.
Yeah.
They have something like Forza, where you could see the forces applied to the car. That'd be
Yeah, that's weird.
you could see a sudden, you know, like sort of like what the FOM or FIA has. I mean, if they're going to be the official F1,
I don't know why, but Codemasters do not understand the replays thing in any of their games. Like, I haven't seen a Codemasters game with good replays ever in my entire life.
for that.
Like, they cannot grasp the, what do we call it? We call it a theater mode, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't understand that. Their game clearly needs that. But it does. Maybe it's because the races are too long. I don't know. I don't think it would be that hard. I mean, Halo can do it with like all of your games and have it barely take up any.
Oh no, for sure. As we Raikkonen there under DRS.
Call of Duty does it. Forza does it, showing that for racing games.
Played a lot of Call of Duty yesterday. Black Ops 2 is fantastic, and I love it.
Oh, great.
But if I went into my section of all the saved games it hasn't been back in for like a month. I can only imagine how much data that is on their servers. I mean, they don't do a client side; it could be server side, like Call of Duty, where you then download the replay and do whatever with it. It would make it a hell of a lot.
In fact, I remember in Black Ops 1, you could go into other people's profiles and watch their recent games and shit.
Exactly. Like, why? It's been 3 years. I can understand not doing it in the first year. I mean, obviously, but it should be something that they've made no indication that they're working on it whatsoever.
And you know what? Like, there's a fairly old game called R Factor.
Yeah.
Fairly old compared to this one. We've long races, and guess what? That has theater. Perfectly functional theater mode.
Yep.
Why on earth can we not have that in our premier fucking highly budgeted F1 game?
Especially when the company's basically dumped all of their assets to their racing division.
Into making racing. Well, that's because they couldn't really do anything else. I think their Lost Shooter projects were the Operation Flashpoint sequel that not a lot of people liked, and a game that looked kind of like Bulletstorm.
Well, Body Count was supposed to be the spiritual.
Body Count, yeah, there you go.
But they fucked.
Spiritual successor to Black?
Yeah.
How do I remember that? Weird.
Black was an amazing game back in the day.
I didn't play Black. I didn't play Body Count. Not my kind of shooter.
Destructible environments thing before it became popular.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a
It
gap.
was
When did it become popular?
Battlefield.
I guess.
I mean, there were always your niche titles that would do it, but a Bad Company, I think, is.
I mean, Red Faction still does it better than Battle.
I doubt that after Armageddon.
Okay, Red Faction Guerrilla still does it better.
Well, yeah, no, but that was the other niche title. I mean, after Bad Company, everyone started talking about destructible this, destructible that. As we're now down to P17, we've completely ignored the fact that he came in for a drive-through, and Senna is back in 18th. Okay, no surprise there.
Massa there.
No surprise there.
Yeah,
Kobayashi, or is that Perez up ahead? No, it's Kobayashi. Okay.
that's Japanese slang, and I can see that from my shit-tastic quality.
Speaking of Japanese, I now have a new Twitter handle. a separate one that I did.
Great idea.
You know which one I'm talking about?
No.
English tacky.
Are you serious?
I did it as sort of a pseudo joke, but it's actually catching on quickly.
Oh, that's cool.
About the noodle, as they call it. And it's really not hard to use Google Translate, but I guess if you're on some sorts of mobile devices, you can't really translate accurately.
Yeah.
Translate it and try to leave it as much as I can, and just I take his Japanese tweets and put them into English.
God.
And I told him it depends on how much I've had to drink. I think I creeped him out, which if I did, that's an accomplishment in and of
Yeah, creeping Chucky, you were out on Twitter. By the way, he is saying that Force India are supposed to have an announcement tomorrow. How would he know?
He's in Monaco.
Oh. Well,
Monaco.
who else lives in Monaco? You know, that way we can actually figure out who the fucking driver they can hire is.
And is just a racing driver.
Does he?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. He hasn't said. It's somebody from Japan who's come over to Europe.
You're on the slow
Yeah, I don't know
line,
any.
but you're maintaining the gap
Honestly.
with the car ahead, so
It-
we're very happy to
It's probably somebody we wouldn't know about now. He's trying to get him into the junior formula.
Where does Jules Bianchi live?
I want to say Switzerland, but I'm not positive. One of the tax havens.
Residence. Why am I looking this up in the middle of a...
Creepy stalker you is we're now up to P15, behind Vern, closing in on him nicely.
Well, if he lives in Monaco, you know, might as well. I don't see anything to that about that.
Well, no, but a lot of F1 people live in Monaco who
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
work other way, other places.
Yeah, Rosberg and stuff.
With him. I mean, he knows shit.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he's right, because I'm kind of sick of not knowing who that second Force FI driver is. And really sick of not having Paul di Resta officially confirmed.
I'm sick of just not having someone other than Paul di Resta in there.
You know, it's not going to happen, so you might as well hope for something realistic. What?
I said he's gone down in my books as we take Vern on the inside. That's a little bit of a cheeky move there, Bortz. Don't want to get yourself a penalty.
You know, he's gotten a bullshit penalty already, might as well.
Well, he's going to get the DRS on Vern and make this really easy. I want to see what his top...
Is he? Is he? Because they're going 3 wide into the first corner.
Oh!
This will not be easy at all, and Vern's bumping into him, and he passes him.
What the hell is Vern doing there?
I don't know, maybe he had no space to go, maybe he was trying to take the racing line, maybe his brain short circuited.
I think the latter is more apt. Is he going to try to go? No, he's not going to try to go backwards.
By the way, whoever it was that went, 3 wide with... Oh, he's still there. Yeah. My quality just won't allow me to
Okay.
see the dot. I apologize.
It was Felipe, baby, trying to get in on the threesome. But, much like one, he just didn't get no satisfaction. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Driver announcements, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, di Resta has failed to impress me.
Over the 2 years? Or over the 2012?
In 2011, I was willing to, it was a solid performance, no doubt about that. I was never, big on the whole, oh my god, it's the rest of, media slobbering British media had. We just did that before. But 2012 was just like,
I guess. I guess.
I mean, this
I'm kind of there with you, though. I do think he is.
natural success for Schumacher. But he's when Schumacher left. And he gets passed up for Hamilton. Which, to be fair, I'm not saying that di Resta is ever going to be a Hamilton-level driver. But, still, when you're told for a couple of years that you're basically a Mercedes boy and you're going to get the seat when Michael retires, stuff like that, in a heartbeat, it's got to be like, really just shows how far he's come. Not very.
That is true.
And you know, it's just a product of the era we live in. Normally, in the past, it would have been like whatever because we would have had pre-qualifying teams and shit. Now with 22 seats in such high demand, I'm sorry to say I have no problem with Duress on I don't like him on a personal level, but I don't have a problem with him. But you got to make an impression and you got to move forward. If you're not going to be the next Vettel level talent, that's great. But as long as you're making forward progress, you justify your stay in F1, in my opinion. And
Well, then there are certain people on the grid that should make way. Like, Heikki Kovalainen, Timo Glock.
the block is progress.
What kind of progress did Glock make in Mauritia over the 3 years? Nearly losing out to Pig this season? I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad driver, he's not. Clearly very, very competent, but he's making no progress there. He probably doesn't really even have the motivation there in Mauritia, because they ain't fighting for nothing.
I would say they were fighting for 10 million euros.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't fighting for that on track as much as, a couple of retirements make a difference. That's pretty much it. If a couple more people retired in that Singapore race, bam, there's your 1 point. It's over. It was not in his hands.
Well, it's true, but it neither was the ultimate loss of
Yeah.
his hands. That was also just due to a crazy Brazil.
Yeah.
I see your point, but at the same time, Mauritia is definitely making progress. When you compare them to Caterham,
Mauritia is as a team, yes, but Glock is not their level of driver, not their level of driver. He either should go to a midfield team, should be in there with his level of experience, or he should go to IndyCar because he's been pretty good at Champ Car earlier in his career. Who knows, he may be able to go around making.
See, I think the point you just made, though, justifies to say at Mauritia even more. I mean, it's either a midfield team or out of the sport.
Yeah.
We all agree that Glock is not a front-end talent.
Well, we don't know that. I could still, some people think that Kovalainen's a front-end talent. I don't. And he, at Caterham, he's certainly not showing either way. You cannot be convinced either way. Like some people are saying, oh, look at him in qualifying. He's brilliant. Let's, he should get a Ferrari seat. And then this year, when Petrov actually kind of sort of beat him, everybody's like, oh, should he even stay in F1? Like, are we even sad that he's going to lose his Caterham seat?
I like Kovalainen.
I like Heikki, but I don't think he's a good driver.
I don't know.
And I think that if he doesn't bring the money, that Caterham can find somebody just as good at the job that he does, who does bring money. In case I'm talking about Petrov, yeah.
Not base anything, and as my Petrov bashing aside, I wouldn't even base anything on Petrov's talent on the 2012 Caterham season because by all accounts, it was a disaster.
Yeah, but it still finished on high note.
It's fair to judge either driver's capabilities based on...
Maybe, but then again, you can't throw away an entire season. It's 20 races.
I think he can. I mean, you could throw away an entire season that Super Agurai.
No Super
Oh
my god.
Their entire seasons because they were shit.
You just don't pronounce team names, okay? Just kind of. I'm going to try to guess them next time.
I don't have the spelling in front of me. I made an educated guess. I thought...
Yeah, it was so wrong. It's like Super Samurai, Super Agurai. What the fuck?
Well, suck it.
There we go. That's the spirit.
What?
We haven't sworn in a while.
Did he just suddenly... What the hell was that? Is it raining?
I cannot see. All I know is that Master's caught up and is really, really trying to overtake at this point. I don't see any rain. If you do, good. You are probably a better rain spotter at 1080p.
We're faster than the
And Will Buxton says, I do love the fact that listing the order of James Bond is likely to cause a larger argument than listing the all-time great F1 drivers. Yeah, yes it is.
Not bad.
He listed more, like almost last. Who does that?
Everybody.
Everybody who?
Everybody.
That is not true.
In the scale of James Bond's, Moore sucked penis.
Moore is my favorite James Bond by a long shot.
Each other. Webber sets the fastest lap of 7. And they are behind Schumacher. And who's this? Who's this? That's not Schumacher ahead of us.
Probably some more unfortunate lap HRT map or whatever. I can't see what car it is. It's Glock.
It's Timo. I think I don't think he's a front end talent.
Maybe he can still get to be one, you know.
It's me and Toyota.
Well,
to be fair, Toyota were kind of on the down slope at that point, but even still, he didn't show anything that really. I don't know. A midfield team, yeah, but they're congested anyway. I think the fact that he has all that experience is really helping Marussia at this point. Contrary to Pedro de la Rosa and HRT, because Marussia actually have the willing, the staff, and the capability to capitalize on his experience.
Don't say the HRT didn't have the willing. I mean, they obviously worked really hard. Like, with the resources that they're now declaring they had, there must have been some fucking crazy willing going on there. Not the least from Pedro, who obviously worked his ass off really hard and wasn't qualifying enough, and on top of the Marussias, and even would catch Caterham.
Oh yeah, no, Pedro worked his ass out. I'm saying the team was shit. The team utter.
Yeah, the team was shit, but the people who worked in it
It was
were
like
trying really hard.
life. I won't quite say they were, Andrea Moda level, because they weren't.
Yeah.
Never reached that level again, I hope. But, there was something along the terms of a Pacific or a Life or a,
Yeah.
or a Super Agurai.
Stop.
God.
Agree. God damn it. You are an embarrassment.
Once an American gets a pronunciation stuck in his head, it is extremely hard.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the bigger problem will be if I start pronouncing it like you do. Now that will be trouble.
Well, I'm gonna say that in Selector from here on out.
Shit. Not the Selector.
It's like when you tried to say Caterham with a Russian accent last time, and it was just like, haha. Now that one is debatable. That pronunciation of Caterham is debatable, I think. The Super Aguri, yeah, it's.
Super agree. Nobody says Super Agurai because that's not a thing that exists.
No, the other team didn't exist either because they were shit, and they freaking took on E-Day, for the love of God. It's really raining now, and Bortz is probably gonna have to come in for inters. No.
Yeah, even I can see the
Test.
darks behind that. Not the rain, still can't see the rain.
It's pouring. How do you not see that?
I don't see drops. I have to see drops, and the quality's too low for me to see drops.
Oh God, I thought that was gonna get ugly. It's obviously not pulling up on.
It's ugly. It's 240p.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Going. This is what our Australia co-op race was that when we canceled. The entire race, Bortz was just going and going and going and going and going.
And going. No, that was the Bahrain race where he was just going and going.
True. Oh my God, I don't know how we didn't commit suicide after that.
We almost blacked out at several points.
We did.
Wait, I forgot he was gonna listen to this too.
The only thing that kept me awake was the coffee I consumed and the coffee that I spilled in my genitals.
Oh God.
Well, I got a piping hot surprise, and not of the good kind.
Well, you know,
Current reports are suggesting
whatever keeps your
improvement in
boat
the
afloat.
weather, light rain expected in around 15 minutes.
Improvement in the weather already? What?
Is it like raining to the point where you have to switch sides, or?
I don't know. Visually, I would say I'd be on inners now, but
See, the pace is
pick there.
all right. Sort of. He's not holding people up too bad, and he's kind of still can't see Schumacher ahead of him.
Had walk. It's weird.
Yeah. It would be better for Bortz if it started pouring now,
Yeah.
because then all those people who made the first stop would basically be a huge disadvantage.
Exactly, and I like it when this happens, but I was right about his tire strategy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Feel rather accomplished with my day. And then after, I'm gonna make mac and cheese and feel happy with myself. And a little bit of a moment there into the gravel as Felipe gets past, but don't worry, it's in the rain. He'll just spin. Whoa!
Oh,
That. Kimmy getting.
that's kind of the move that he pulled on Grosjean.
Ahead, stay alert.
And oh, where was that? Where were they? Abu Dhabi, was it? No.
Yes.
Yes? Oh, okay. No. They both finished on the podium in that race.
Huh?
But that I'm thinking of, so I'm not sure which race it was.
Yeah, it was in
The car
Hungary.
behind is
When
running
Hungary-
on the
to-
opposite
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
They have
Hungary,
the
okay, good.
advantage.
What I've been saying for the last 2 minutes is this is definitely now interweather, at least. Maybe wets.
Keep the tyres warm. Keep warming the tyres.
Keep the tires warm. Yeah, like how are you gonna do that in the pouring effing rain, stupid engineer? What tire? Let's see.
Prime.
Okay, wet tyres to
Interesting.
next box.
Let's see how.
That's a bold strategy.
But I mean, the track is getting
Exit
wet
now.
quickly now. I mean, it went from
Did it say something about an improvement?
improvement in 15 minutes, I think it said.
Oh, right. I forgot how long these fucking things were.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. I pay attention to this show. God.
Oh!
Wet. The next stop is the last if the weather stays like
Wet
this.
tires, my ass.
This might be more interweather.
Officials have disabled DRS
We'll see.
due to the weather conditions.
We'll see in a lap.
I don't understand is why does he have so much less grip? Between, I know the inter tires have more like slick part, but it shouldn't be that dramatic.
No, it shouldn't be a loss of grip, it should be a loss of pace.
Okay, we've lost the position. Keep close and they will
Okay,
take
he
it
can
back.
barely hold it on track, I think.
Here's the thing.
Even though it's pouring down, this is, even I can tell.
But
wet
the-
tires.
It keeps pouring down as long as he doesn't lose 20 seconds.
Hakey is
As
peeling
long
off
as he doesn't lose 20
I
seconds
think he already did.
over the next couple laps, these will come to him. They will come to him, and Bortz will be in a spectacular. Look at this, is like a freaking monsoon.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of cars the people behind him are and why they are so much quicker, why the rest is running away this quick. By the way, 4 seconds in like a sector.
4 seconds of selector is a lot of time. Let's see what tire.
No, I'm not gonna start saying that. Don't even try.
What tires is Grosjean on?
I don't know.
It's a hypothetical question.
Yeah. What fuel mode is Nico Hulkenberg running? Again. it's full of questions, F120. Well,
See, on pass. Come on, Grosjean, pass him so I can see what tires are on. Be nice to me. He is on hard tires.
how could you see that? Did you look at the rear? Oh my god, no, even I can see that.
Oh,
Oh dear. Good.
oh dear
We're running
Jesus.
just ahead of where we expected to be.
That's gone badly.
Okay, somebody tell the engineer to shut. Oh my god.
Wet weather. I don't understand that. How are they keeping? How is
I don't know.
at this point they'd probably like be safety cars.
Realistically, Grosjean went off, like, even if you were gonna, like, oh, the racing line is dry because blah 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 blah, whatever. It's not, but even if it was, Grosjean totally went off of it trying to overtake and should have lost it in the first corner.
Conditions are really poor. Everyone
Yeah.
seems to be struggling for grip.
Although Bortz is now just starting to get a bit of a rhythm, it seems.
I'm hearing the word of the engineer that conditions are really poor.
I know, I would have never have guessed that.
Change over to what? Oh my god.
The car behind is
Oh
on
dear.
standard rev.
It's actually
The car
nicely
behind
held.
is running standard
Yeah.
revs.
That was like some Kamui style drifting.
The car behind, what's doing?
That was a fuel message.
Oh my god. That was Grosjean's fuel too.
No, 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 don't hit the curbs, don't hit the curbs. Okay. Just take the escape road. See, Bortz, that's one of the things I never understood about this game. Like, the escape sections are there to be taken when you have those kind of moments, but the game, like, forces you not to.
Yeah.
Stupid.
At least it passes the two people who were in the pit, so that's good.
Now let's see how he does in this first turn.
Places up from where we wanted to be.
There we go, bang. Now the full coming to their own.
Okay. And now he's running from everybody, and I'm guessing everybody actually stopped. That would just...
I think they all came in for full wets, but the guys in front did not, and this is the changeover point. This lap is going to be critical. This is where he's going to catch everyone and their mother. He's going to be seconds faster.
14 seconds now behind Hamilton. Let's see how that changes
He has a good...
in coming sectors.
And he should be right in the mix of things when they all come in for their wets.
You think he's going to gain 15 seconds over one lap?
I think he... no, but they have to pit.
Yeah, but... Oh, when they come out.
Now he's going to be in the mix. I don't know who he'll be in front of. That pack. See, there's...
8 seconds! Jesus, man. Yeah, I can see it.
Do not doubt...
We're right on the money, yeah.
As we see Heikki, he came in for what I would assume full wets.
By the way, the rest still left the pits and still losing a lot of time per sector, so Bortz is either feeling really comfortable in these conditions, or holy shit, he's catching everybody.
Cheers. And that is the critical changeover point. Bortz played that perfectly. Not so much with the curves, but now we're passing everybody. We're up to fourth, we're up to third, we're up to second. Even.
Second, and only Alonso stands at the front right
One
now.
of the Ferraris there.
Fernando, up in
And
front.
he still needs to get... Oh, this is gonna be delicious.
Fernando had a little bit of oversteer there. Doesn't have the heat in the tires quite yet. Bortz catching Fernando at a massive rate in the slipstream now.
My god, I wish I could see any of this. This looks spectacular.
It's amazing. Now, the question is going to be, how can Bortz hold out in the corners? With Alonso on the wet tires and having almost no downforce on Bortz's car, it'll be an interesting dynamic. He should be able to catch him on the straights easy, even without DRS assistance.
This is not much of a straight, heavy track, is it?
Oh, this, and then the front straight.
Well, yeah, but that's about it.
True.
This ain't your
Coming up on a
Sepang,
group
or...
of slow-moving cars. Try to pass them quickly.
I don't know. Now, Alonso could get held up. If Kovalainen had any sense about him, he would hold up Alonso for as long as he could.
And then the team would get a penalty of sorts.
Well, I mean, but there's a reasonable expectation.
Yeah.
If it's on a straight, then of course, yeah, you got to get out of the way. But if it's in a corner, there's a balance to be had for
That is...
earning your own racing point. We'll see. As Alonso now seems to be getting the advantage, but we still, if
Like,
lucky,
he's in a really good position right now for his race. Oh!
could have been bad.
Oh, Jesus. The sound of it alone.
If the weather does improve, we're gonna have to go through another one of those stages again, and if Bortz times it right.
Is he even on the track?
Yes.
Okay. For a second there, I thought he was running, like, a wheel off the line.
Yes.
Oh.
Here we go. Kovalainen is holding up Alonso, and Bortz is not doing himself anything big, anything.
There goes Weber. But I'm guessing Bortz will try to switch over. No, he'll just take him on the outside. That does not go well at all.
I think
We lost 1, 2, 3 positions now in 5th.
Schumacher now goes by.
Radar suggests the current weather will improve. Light rain in around 5 minutes.
Light rain in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness there's Kovalainen ahead, so he might just make up some of these because of the chaos that the Finnish driver is likely gonna cause.
He's going to get them in the chicane area, and let's see.
That's skimming. Why are you doing the kick?
Well, because Haking doesn't have that much of an accent. We're going to
There we go.
bump to
Nobody should pass there. That never happens. And Button's looking like great too.
Oh Lord, switch back.
Coal liner moves over, but my goodness, better exit, much better exit, and he should have foot on this straightaway. And
But here comes that first corner. Bortz is going to.
oh dearie me.
Keep focused and do your best to bring this home.
And exhale.
I know.
Okay.
Breathe again.
Yeah. Step third. Very nicely done. Shame that Weber got Costco on it so quick. And now really the best he can hope for is holding off the boys behind, which is Schumacher, Button, and a bunch of other people, I'm afraid, who are going to be joining the circus rails.
Until the weather changes.
Until the weather improves, yeah.
Don't know who those blue flags are out for.
Heike?
Haking's all the way back up the middle of the street section.
Yeah, but they're deploying him in the box, yeah.
What are the blue flags for? Why am I getting the blue flags?
Yeah, definitely quite obvious that in the wet conditions, Bortz does not have the pace on Weber or Alonso. A shame. Oh, was a bit messy.
Yeah, but held decently well.
I held nicely, yeah. But there's definitely going to be a Bortz train, and it's in these conditions that could end really bad.
Yeah, sure. What little you're gonna
It would be nice. We haven't seen anything like that in any of the races so far.
Very true. This race, I think, one of my careers, I think it was last year, I got a red flag.
How'd you do that? Did you have to work for it? Like, cause a massive, spectacular collision?
Pouring rain, coming off of, I'll tell you the corner
Okay.
when it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in the thick of it with about 10 cars behind me.
Uh-huh.
Towards the beginning, I think it was the second lap or something. Went through this section fine. Got up to here, and in 2011, I clipped like that, spun here, and 10-car pile behind me,
Oh, well, yeah. I have nowhere to go.
pretty much.
Yeah.
You're locking your
No,
front
cause...
tyres. Try and
Oh,
just bring the brakes on the
whoa.
back.
You know, some of these sharp turns are a bit worrying.
I think it has to do with the suspension settings. His suspension is too stiff for rain, and so what's happening is the tire is not being fully depressed into the surface, so he just loses all traction in a sharp corner. It's a mechanical grip problem, which is funny because I would assume it would be an aero problem as well. As people are coming in for
Oh, dear!
oh my.
Fortunately, everybody's spinning. I have no idea what, but my goodness, that could get so
A
ugly.
few teams
Just a
seem to
little
be
bit.
pushing intermediate time.
What's uglier than 240p?
If you need to.
That
What's uglier than 240p? The state of our economy. Now I'm 30.
You just insist on getting political, and then you get mad at me for...
Hey, we worked little references in there. I mean, our Bahrain race was a mess, and we had our good once again. Somebody somewhere, not surprising in this weather. 3 laps to go until we're at halfway. Alonso all over our gearbox. They want us to come in for inters. It still looks too wet for me. I wouldn't do it. I can think of, I mean, why else would the AI be coming in? That's a reference to me.
This turn, honestly, quite frightens me every time
Looks like the weather's
anyone
going to
takes
improve
it.
shortly.
I
We
watch
expect
people
the rain
take it.
to stop in
I don't
the
know what
next
it
couple
is.
of laps.
Rain stop in the next couple of laps.
Ooh.
Gonna have that transition, that awkward moment when
When, yeah.
Winters and dries. We saw it completely screw Bortz in China. He got on the wrong tire at the wrong time and blew his race.
Oh!
I'm scared.
Yeah, this is quite frightening to watch as the track. Does the track seem to dry up to you?
It's seeming to. There don't seem to be as many puddles.
Okay.
Where I'd say there's a drying line. Definitely not the point where I'd say.
What did all the people pit for? Did they go in for enters?
I don't know. I'd have to see what Alonso's on behind this.
I don't know, but he ain't slow, but he ain't really, like that much quicker that he could pull an overtaking move out of his ass.
You're just ahead of Alonso. Push it. Don't let him catch you.
Apologies if I sound a little nasal, I'm still a bit ill.
Yeah, what else is new? Correct? Whoa. We just pulled a huge gap to Alonso there. What happened there?
Probably loose.
Yeah, Fernando probably had a bit of a moment.
Yeah.
His inters. I'm assuming he's on inters.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. This should let you
So that looks
through.
like a Toro Rosso of some sort. Or one of the Red Bull family. No, that might be a I can't tell. A little bit off track there, but that's a Marussia. Nothing too horrible. A little bit oversteer. Again, nothing too horrible. Bortz is holding it nicely. Tires are still definitely working for him. Not overheating. So they're probably going to be able to get to half race. We're going to have to start thinking about what tires to go on now. 2-second gap to Alonso.
Good lead over Alonso. You're around 2 seconds a lap faster than him.
2 seconds a lap faster. Wow. I doubt that highly, but we'll have to see. Is Charles Peak gonna go?
The game would know better than you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, right. Is Peak gonna get all loose and goose and all that shit? Yeah, got the blue flags. What's he gonna do? He's on yours.
Really nicely gotten out of the way, by the way.
2 seconds down
And
on you. You
the
might
gap
try
to
and
Alonso
overtake if you
is
make a mistake.
I think Alonso just made a mistake.
Car behind is running on
And
full
then
rails.
another
He's trying to
mistake?
close the gap.
It seems like it's even bigger at this point.
It's 2 seconds. I mean, that's what it was in the first selector. So I think that Alonso just made a mistake on that one lap, and then
Now he has to get past Vic in these troubling conditions, which, did he do it? I didn't really see on the minimap whether that went too problemless for him. It did not.
holy crap! Oh shit!
Oh Jesus! Well, there goes all of that. Alonso gets past.
He's on inters and having one hell of a time driving the second and third sector. Like Bortz will have now with all
Oh, Bortz, come on, don't get the,
Let's take the
the
escape.
red mist or whatever.
Of course, the game slows him down there because, as we all know in real F1, when you have to take an escape road for a spin, your engine just cuts out randomly.
Yeah. At least there's still pick separating him and Webb. Oh wait, never mind. Is it drying up still?
Bortz still on wets and no drying line to be seen.
So he's trying to get from wets to dries.
I don't. He's trying to do that. He's just trying to wait for a bit of a drying line to appear before he gets onto inters. It's still too wet. I think there's still too many puddles of standing water to go onto inters.
I know, Alonso doesn't seem to think so.
Oh,
Webber's just behind you. Try to build the
3.2
gap.
seconds.
Although at the same time now he's
Here,
pulling a gap
second
to Mark, sorts, yeah.
building was happening, so we'll have to see if Bortz is able to catch him.
Yeah, and he's definitely pulling a gap to Webber. Now he's closer to Alonso than Webber is to him. Sort of. I think.
Whatever you say.
Whatever I say, that is completely
The
correct.
car ahead is slower in sector 2.
Okay, I was wrong. Shut up. And now Webber is right on his back. I'm guessing Weber is on the same tire strategy as Alonso because all the AI is on the same tire strategy in the stupid fucking game. Oh dear, again with the... And Weber goes on the outside, and second is as good as it.
I'm trying to look at the track and see. I still think it's too wet, but I am gonna guess next lap he's gonna go on to inters.
Oh my god, Bortz is doing the seizure thing again.
Yeah, he's losing grip. Bortz is losing grip quickly.
So he needs to jump for the inters.
They jump for the inners.
Yeah.
Although,
Catching Weber, but that's the illusion of the first sector.
bump.
Remember?
Yeah.
That's the illusion of the first sector. He's gonna pass him now, maybe, but then he's gonna have a lot of problems coming up. And he's not even passing him here.
Yeah. No. Oh.
And now the pain starts. Now the horror.
Yeah. Go for inners. There's hardly any spray coming off that Red Bull.
1.5 and ugh,
Yeah. Definitely.
clearly struggling to make that turn. There's another lap got in the mix, whoever that is.
It's either an HRT or a Sauber.
Uh,
Or it's pit.
no. It's the elusive first sector. Proves irresistible to Andrew in this case, even though he's now 4 seconds behind Weber. He lost a lot in that one sector, even though Weber had to deal with lapping somebody. So yeah,
There's Glock.
not very good. Is it Glock? Yeah, it is Glock.
And here's the HRT.
Wow, it's 2 lapping people. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't pit.
I don't either. It is much drier now. Get onto inters.
Wet to dry.
At the inter stop out, which
Wet to dry. Yeah.
I've done that once. On an online race in Brazil, I went to dry.
And
I won it.
Oh. If that was your discouraging tale that you were trying to tell, then it didn't work.
No, I'm just trying to explain his mentality. Although he's locking up here, he has no grip.
Oh, Jesus.
If he doesn't come in for inters this lap, I don't even know what. I
Used all of the track that there was. Could have went to another country with that.
could have visited Valencia.
Yeah.
Here comes Glock taking his lap back.
Wow, that's humiliating. You really should be in right about now, because
What is he?
he is going wet to dry,
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think.
and it is insane.
Perfect.
There goes Button storming away on his happy set of inters. Wouldn't it be nice to be Button right now, eh, Bortz? Maybe you should have pitted. No.
Some inters, then I wouldn't be racing like shit. But I'll come in for the inters. And so I'm going to spear off the track or maybe into Button. Button getting held up there by Glock. Schumacher now on Bortz's ass.
There's no car.
The Rainmeister and the Dampmeister together, and then Glock.
Oh, Jesus, that. Thank you, Timo.
You're-
Thanks a lot. That should not have happened, but there it is. Taking third back. And now all he needs to do is just keep Button behind him and hold him up for as much as possible. I don't know how much is possible in these conditions with these tires, but Okay, braking extremely early, I think. Or is it just me?
Very,
Very early, yeah.
very light gear shifting too. Not sudden shifts, just
Yeah, just very careful, relaxing Sunday drive.
yeah.
Except on ice.
He's lazing on a Sunday afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Hit, you dumbass.
Okay, that's hard. He's clearly going wet to dry. We both. He's not going to do that. If he did that now, that would be throwing away the entire thing he's going.
Stay with him. He might make a mistake and we can regain the place.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. You're not his race engineer.
What though? This is still like early stage inter weather or conditions. Jesus, that is not a corner you want to lose it in.
You're not his race engineer. If you were, I would have told you to tell him about the Hulkenberg fuel thing.
Hit me!
Yeah, that was a Kimi pass, alright.
Awesome. Go, Kip, sir. I mean, how dare you, Kimmy, take a position off of Bortz, the guy.
Go to some other series, Kimster.
Huh?
What?
What? Oh, almost losing it again. We're losing way too much time, though.
Yeah, it seems to me
This is
that is the case. Ricardo now passing for position, and I'm guessing Vettel is about to do the same. Although, way too early braking from AI as well. Huh. Bortz is now oh, dearie me! And there goes Hamilton. And there goes Vettel.
he's on the wrong tire.
Is he gonna pit now? Is he gonna admit the... Is he gonna... Yep.
Took him long enough.
What's he gonna go for?
Do what you can.
You never know. Tires.
Fuck.
Fine.
Pain.
Okay, prime
Told ya.
box.
And his curse is out.
Told you it's wet to dry.
Oh, I knew it was wet to dry. I was just hoping. And his curse is out.
Well, Caterham. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look
And
after your
round.
Oh my god. This looks
How did
like...
Schumacher go from?
Oh, oh,
tires.
oh,
Back online.
Oh! How did Schumacher go from P4 to P17? First off, second off. Oh, that was ugly. And they got curse back.
Did they?
Wait,
Okay, more fun times incoming.
who's gone off though? Is the question. We've seen Carthagine, we've seen De La Rosa, we've seen
Oh, it's 23 people again. Oh.
Leinen. Who the hell went off?
Probably somebody from the lower midfield. What? I haven't seen Grosjean for a while. Although he was in the lower mid, so it might as well have been Maldonado or Senna.
Could have.
And them. We have seen both Ricardo and well, we haven't seen Vern in a while too. That was Carthagine 2 minutes and 44 seconds behind.
What's the last car in the lead lap?
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah, I guess.
Last end of the field.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's still too wet for dries. So,
Well, he's managing very well for somebody who's driving on. Oh dear God!
hang.
Somebody who's driving on dry tires and what does not look like dry tire conditions at all. Fuel now to standard. Are you gonna attack Andrew?
Some heat. Somehow. Faster engine, more braking leads to a quicker tire heat. Bit of a dry line forming, but still not something I would try and race on in slicks. He's a braver man than I am. Rear tire heating up slightly. good, but you still need to get the fronts warmed up.
There's a 20-second gap between you and the next car.
Yeah, this way Kovalainen's gonna catch him. Still have 27 laps to go. Should be interesting.
We think there's a chance of light rain in 15 minutes time. 15 minutes.
Chance of light rain in 15 minutes. Did you hear that?
Yep.
That's gonna be scary. If it rains again. If it rains again, that is gonna be very scary. Let's hope it.
It is already a crazy race, so, you know, I would welcome that though, because we have 25 laps to go. You gotta be full of something. Ooh, jeez. And we lost 30 seconds to Schumacher.
Tires,
Julia. What?
tires are starting to heat up, and he's taking a normal braking line, and he suddenly has more grip.
You think we're finally gonna see some actual laps and not just trying to stay on track?
There is a bit of a drop.
Karthik Kayan took 40 seconds off of him.
Yeah, but Bortz is now able to
Schumacher is
actually
30
go.
seconds ahead. Keep pushing.
Oh my.
Yellow flag, that's not good.
You need to let the car
That's for
behind you
Alonso, I'm
pass.
gonna
He's
guess.
not racing you for position.
No. Yeah.
Oh. Alonso is being a twit about passing him, and there he goes.
Grip.
I'm sure Bortz would love to pass him back at this point, but
Well, he'll get the DRS unless Alonso's. Yeah. This last sector, Alonso lost a lot of time back in the wets to inner stage. Let's see. And they're from Fernando.
You're an optimist.
Yeah, you gotta be. You're gonna spend a lot of times wanting to hate yourself, or actually hating yourself. Philosophical mat for the day, as we see Alonso.
You don't really want a lot of philosophical matters, so that's enough. For the week, maybe.
No DRS.
Told ya. Told ya. All excited, got your panties in a bunch.
Is Andrew Bortz a fan of Taylor Swift? Oh lord.
Peeling off into
Why?
the pits. He's coming in
Did
now.
you not see the Steam announce? Oh, that's right. You had 240p. It was Team Swift something stream from Steam notifications that went up in the top right, and it looked like
Oh,
a.
no, I didn't see that.
Oh lord.
Looks like the car
Oh, the
behind
American-
might be trying to go for a shorter stint. They've just fitted the option tire to the car.
Option. Bortz is gonna try to go to the end with this, unless we have enough.
He should have really disabled in-game Steam overlay.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
that one puckered up. That didn't go well. That was
Oh
skip.
dear, it's happened again. Matt. Gaining nicely on Karthik Kayan, though, even on Schumacher.
And holding station to Alonso.
Yeah. Might not be such a bad outcome after all. Which tires is Alonso on again? Oh, there's your answer.
Question is, then with some of the AI going onto option tires, will they be able to take options 24 laps? I would be asking it.
I don't know. AI has superhuman tires.
Bortz can go to the end, that's for certain.
Can he?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
His first stint was like 24 laps. on a set of primes, and it wasn't really even pushing it that hard. But other than that, it was okay. Let's see. As I check my email.
Retweeted by Peter Allen just now. Rumor at Autosport show is that Jaime Alguersuari signed to drive DTM Mercedes.
Huh.
That would be most interesting.
It looks like we might be getting light rain in 10 minutes. Light rain.
What's interesting is the way he took that corner and the fact that light coming in 10 minutes. Oh, Kobayashi?
Good job. What a beautiful pronunciation. Can't believe there's still like 35 minutes to go. This whole thing.
Wow. This is a long one, no doubt about it.
Which means that at some... No, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, lap times in the 130s, it's 2 laps for 3 minutes. Out.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything. Means that it's gonna stay dry.
Not necessarily. It could start raining.
Well, then light rain. No, I think it's gonna stay dry.
It's not gonna pour, but it could still get some light rain. But
Well, you take into consideration all the pitting that needs to be done. That's, you know, a minute.
true. I'm starting to back up to the field. Vettel.
And all the post-race stuff, like showing us the... Nah, it's gonna be dry.
I'm not trying to spoil it for myself. But
Hey, I like it. I have a lot of empty bottles of root beer around me here.
oh my.
Are they even empty? Yes, they are.
It's odd.
But seriously, I've never tried it before. Station. America.
There you go. Learning. Oh, whoa, Pete, get out of the way. You're slow. Thank you. So now it's this part of the race is like Bahrain.
Yes. You said that with such enthusiasm that I went to punch you. 22 laps to go. My goodness, it's like he has 1 moment per lap. I don't think they're costing him too much.
You're in a 10th there will add up quickly. I mean, we saw how disastrous his wet to dry decision was.
What's the best lap set by anybody? Did you catch an eye on that?
Out of 125, a low 125.
That's not good. Although he is on prime, so 125. Thank you, Fernando. A bit alarming is that that popped up while we're still in Sector 1.
Sure. Fernando's coming back.
Uh-huh.
He's coming for you, Bortz. Fernando is faster than you, Bortz. So we're improving massively on our times here.
Yep. of a second on the pace, and the pace wasn't that far off the best time, as far as I remember.
He has a very interesting braking pattern going into that chicane,
I wouldn't know, but sort of, I guess.
like an Alonso style move.
Yeah, 126.706. 706, right? Yes. Yes, that's right.
I was just gonna let you have that one yourself.
Well, it's really hard to read these. Is it 706? Is it 756? I cannot tell. And Alonso sets the fastest lap again as we're in sector 1. That's not good.
Well spotted there. It is not good indeed.
And this time, I think this time we are not further into the. Well, that would make sense because we're second and something slower than Fernando per lap. Let's hope that the option tire doesn't last distance.
I just don't think it's gonna save Bortz's race at this point.
Well, what do you mean by saving the race? What's a saved race? Getting into the points? Because that still looks kind of possible.
That saving the race to me would be points. I mean, at some point he was fighting.
I think that looks possible.
He would be fighting for a podium right now if he'd done an interswitch.
Please don't fire me, Andrew. If you must choose between us, I didn't say anything.
Your lap times are slightly faster than Senna's. You're slowly catching him.
This time I'm the good cop. He's
The guy who has administrative control over your accounts.
Oh dear. Oh, and 19 laps to go, is it?
We're on pace with Carthaginian.
Yay. A dream come true. And apparently so is Senna.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Pissed off so many Senna fangirls. It's so funny. Oh, that was interesting. Nothing has changed. So what do we talk about now?
I have no idea. Bahrain.
I've been thinking for like the past, like that entire silence I was thinking, I was like, what can we talk about? What can we talk about? What can we talk about? I come up with nothing.
It's a waiting game.
Yeah. Waiting to see if the option tires can last the entire distance or not. It's starting to cloud up a little bit.
By our estimation, Carthaginian should be coming in for tyres within the next 4 laps.
Because that's critical and important information.
Yeah, thank you. But what about Hulkenberg's fuel?
That's what I've been waiting for. I need.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it the whole race. God damn it, we're sitting here.
Hell, and the engineer is slipping.
Fucking asshole drunk again.
I know, right?
My goodness, it's like it's a practice session.
Yeah, I don't know who watches those.
I haven't watched.
They're cool, but at the
Yeah.
time they're boring. I'm glad he posts them, but I couldn't do it. I watched qualifying for Monaco though.
What you mean, Bortz's practice sessions? Not like official F1 for? Oh God, no. Oh, that's awkward.
Awkward.
Sorry. No, seriously though, staring at a YouTube screen watching a friend. Okay, I will shut up now. I thought you meant the official F1 session.
No, I watch those all the time.
Yeah, I was so too. I was like, oh damn that.
We're starting
the
to
rain
see light
ones.
rain out on track. It's starting
Yeah.
to rain.
It's starting to rain.
Where?
I'm just repeating what the engineer says.
Yeah, and I'm asking where. Amused, if you're the bearer of those news.
Okay, I have the screen back up now. I was reading Twitter.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that. But
It's okay, I've been typing on Twitter, as you can clearly see.
I- I'm looking for that rain.
You know, the gap to Senna remains.
And guess who's on her arse?
Kurt Kine? Alonso?
I would say so. There's a tiny bit of rain there. Just a light sprinkling.
Yeah, I see that too. How can I see that? Jesus.
Okay, we need you to make way for the car behind.
Okay, and there's the blue flags of horror. That could only mean one thing.
Nando is faster than you.
Gee, Bortz, I sure hope you don't do anything stupid right about now.
Oh, my wheel slipped. Dang.
Yeah.
– 16 laps to go.
Yeah, he's still gonna unlap himself. What good is that?
Positional advantage in case the rain gets harder.
True enough. Or in case of a safety car, that'd be nice. Although I don't know if the cars unlap themselves in this version. Do they?
I don't know. I've never gotten a safety car.
Oh, jeez. Because they should, because it's in the rule book for 2012. But I don't know if anybody read that.
Bracket to match the car ahead.
I'm gonna guess no.
I guess no too.
Yeah.
If they did, they would know that there are 3 practice sessions.
It would. Depressing. And I'm guessing they don't watch the races either, since, you know,
Let's
apparently
save fuel.
the
Fuel
AI
round
on dry tires and wet conditions can do miracles.
We think Caterham is due to stop for new tires.
I mean,
within
what?
the
Either.
I get info on Cars Decaying. What the fuck, engineer?
I know, who cares? He's 2 laps down. Shut up. It's raining a little bit harder. It's darker, but other than that, nothing.
Hulkenberg fuel.
I know, right? We are now 1 more second behind Senna.
You should rename the channel to that. From back markers to Hulkenberg's fuel mode or something like that.
Can you confirm you understand that message? Hulkenberg is one.
Jeez. I wish there was like one F1 race or FOM replaced every single radio broadcast. Some shit about Hulkenberg.
That would be funny. I have said an urge to rewatch Brazil.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I don't think I have it downloaded though. Or oops, did I?
I don't think you have it on TV.
Yes, I think I have it on my SkyPad device, which allows unprecedented access to.
I don't think Netflix has it yet. The special F1 Netflix net F1 licks.
F1 licks. Ooh, Fernando. you think you're actually faster than me?
Okay, 14 laps to go, and we're officially entertaining ourselves with complete nonsense.
How are your gear ratios?
Oh my god, he's MC Turk.
I know you're the Iceman, but you can't blame the pool.
To match the car ahead. The race
Any
is
Hoozle
expected
Dizzle.
to stop in about 15 minutes time. 15 minutes.
I don't know what he just said about 15 minutes.
I don't know, because the race will be over in 15 minutes time, I think.
Probably. Finished 13 laps. Do you confirm?
I want to go home to my wife, so hurry up.
I make my mac and cheese, so hurry up. 'Cause I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. And by I mean since I woke up at 1 p.m.
Oh shit, that was a long time ago.
I know, right?
Okay, you're about 6 seconds away from the next car.
Hey, at least we're catching Senna.
Start to decrease.
Yay! Small victories.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, as soon as he's gonna catch him, he's gonna pit. Just to be an ass. Just to deny us, any possible overtakes we could see.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, does nobody at Codemasters watch fucking F1? Why is Karthikeyan 19?
Gaining on Senna by
Why
around
is he ahead of the Marushas? When has that ever happened?
At this point, they should break down because their second-rate parts that they got off of freaking eBay should have
Yeah.
fuel to get to the end of the race. Be aware, you're marginal on fuel.
marginal on fuel. Oh boy.
Oh, that reminds me.
We haven't checked that recently, have we?
Uh-huh.
No. I'm scared. Hold me.
No. Why would I ever do that? 5 seconds to Senna now. Wow. I think their option tires are starting to give up on them.
Probably.
My voice just went a bit Christopher Walken there in a second.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I know.
Flag conditions.
During our India cast, where Bortz did like a perfect impression of Christian Horner.
Really?
Yeah. Intentional too, like he was just talking and
I watched that.
yeah,
Trying to remember. Huh.
there's web.
I don't remember what Christian Horner sounds like.
Oh lord, you're doing yourself a favor.
Well, bite me, okay? I don't remember. I like it.
So that's how this works. Past Karthikeyan again.
Maybe the engineer will keep us updated on his state again.
Yeah. Hey!
I think somebody's tires are going.
Bortz's tires are fine.
Are they? Huh.
Just lost control. It's getting a little wetter.
Yeah, they are fine. I can't. Is that? I cannot see the color of that. I am sorry.
Light yellow.
Okay.
No, his tires are fine. It's raining.
Is it? Oh my god.
Wetter. Now with 11 laps to go. I just noticed something. I love how that little aerial is perfectly still. I'm staring at that now. Interesting though what's going on right now. Or, oops. No, this has actually been a pretty awesome race.
Half of it.
Yeah, the first half. True. But you never know, things could still get interesting. There might need to be a mad dash for inters, you never know.
Into the pits.
There's Heikki.
The car
Bye,
ahead has
Heikki.
just done a low 1 minute 29. We need to improve on that if we want to catch them.
That's ridiculous.
We think the guy behind you is fitting the option tyre. Looks like he's going for a shorter stint.
Ooh, that got interesting. I think I'm gonna let you take over for a minute.
We're expecting
Okay.
the line to stop in the
Darling.
next 10
Oh.
Because
minutes.
we are saying so much, so I'm gonna take over and speak. I think Matt has run off to the bathroom because this race has made him pee from all the excitement that happened.
We have a gap of around 10 seconds until you reach the next car.
I don't know what to
Please
say
just
now.
lean fuel mix.
Please
Lean
come back,
fuel.
Matt.
Mix one.
The engineer is talking about fuel. So Bortz is marginal on fuel, very marginal. He won't show us the screen because he's mean like that. Please no head seizures, thank you.
And
But there are some fuel messages. Yeah, -2 on fuel. Did you see that?
did see that. I'm scared. Turn it down, boards. Turn it down. Quickly, before we all have an aneurysm. I got the water boiling now in the macaroni and cheese cast. A little bit of a moment there. He just seems like you said earlier, he's having like these little moments every lap, and it's
Yeah.
like
I'm having little moments every lap too now where I'm falling down like, face first into a pillow and then I wake up and the race is still going on.
hey, it'll never be as bad as Malaysia.
Malaysia?
Remember that? Where we fell asleep at the end?
Oh, I blocked that out.
We both fell asleep at the end of that. See, it'd be a lot more interesting if we could, like you were saying about the theater mode, if we could change the look at the battles going on throughout the track instead of, because you're not always
Yeah.
interesting stuff happening every lap. And that's understandable.
Oh! Oh dear.
That's not gone well.
That's what we get from talking about interesting stuff. We're just like, oh, so this is boring to you, you sons of bitches? Eat shit.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Well, he goes to lean at least, so we won't be running out of fuel.
Oh shit! I really didn't put that pot on the burner.
Ah.
It's raining. Still.
Where? In your flat or?
No, here.
Okay, good.
Track. Here in the mountains of southwestern Virginia, it's going to be 70 degrees almost in a couple days, which is weird.
Wow, that's not even a number.
What?
Speaking Celsius.
Be minus 32, that would be 38, 38.
Divided by 1.8, right?
Or that'd be 190 something, divide that by 9, that would be 21-ish?
So you have a pretty smart way of doing it. Huh.
Something like that.
Yeah. Wow, it's like you're smart or some shit.
Everyone and their mother's coming into the pits.
Yay! We can salvage nothing out of this race.
Go, boards, go! Use all the curves!
Wait, that's a lot of people.
It might be worth considering changing.
Wait! That's a lot of people, man. Hey, we're 15 now, that's
Whoop.
That's something.
Celebrate.
Good times, come on.
Oh, I'm delusional right now.
Peeling off into the pits. He's coming in now.
There's gonna be a bunch of people coming in next lap too. Jeez, this could actually still end
Decently.
decently. Should he not have a repeat of what we saw a couple laps ago?
Spearing off in the last corner.
Yeah, and now everybody and their mother fresh tires behind him.
It'll be
Fresh options, dude. No reason why it would be fresh wrong.
Track conditions are definitely improving.
Track conditions are improving. Told you. It would be dry.
never bad.
Stops. What?
Track conditions were never bad
Oh,
in this sector
yeah.
of the race.
Alright, a lot of people stopping ahead, pretty much everybody. So now this is where it's gonna be decided, and a bunch of people behind them stopping. That makes no sense to me, but whatever. 14. 13.
And P12 up ahead,
There's one of the Force India cars
No
ahead
luck.
of you.
but
Oh, that's Mr. Fuel. Hey there.
Mr. Fuel.
Can actually, well, now we would be interested to hear about whether he's in the lead, or he's pushing, or... Oh my god, Bortz might get too interested in passing Hulkenberg, I'm afraid. No, he's just gonna...
Hulkenberg was a little sideways there, but held that nicely.
Good thing too, otherwise another penalty perhaps. Okay, I think he's out of overtaking opportunities for that.
You could hear.
They're pulling away.
So now it's going to be down to, can he just stay within the second of the DRS?
Which, through this sector, I honestly doubt quite a bit.
Advantage to get past.
I don't know.
Oh, then again, you're the optimistic one, and it never works out for you, so...
I was optimistic about Kimi at the beginning of the year when everyone doubted him, and look what happened.
Everyone doubted him? Who? You were singing serenades to him after 7th and 5th.
What?
And by you, I mean everyone.
Showing that the car ahead.
Everyone was doubting him before he signed on, except for me. I
It's not true.
believe.
I still doubt him. There you go. I have been in the minority, and I'm still in the minority.
And there you will remain in oblivious nothingness.
Though I do admit his 2012 season was, pleasant.
What?
What? What?
Aquaplaning.
Aquaplaning? Oh. Oh, the track's wet? What the fucking... I cannot see shit.
Yeah, we know. It's like our new running joke on this shit.
Is it me or does Hulkenberg's name have a flag in the U?
Hulkenberg's saying what?
Is there a U or an umlaut in his name?
What?
Never.
Yes, the two dots are over the U.
Okay.
Although I've never heard any difference between that and an actual U. So
I chose French stupidly over German. Will regret this for the rest of my life.
wait, you chose to take French?
Yeah.
Who the hell does that?
Well, when your parents force you and you're like 11, you don't really have much choice, do you?
Why would what use does you have for French?
Well, the rational explanation is that most German people are not very culturally phobic, and they are open to learning other languages, and therefore a lot of them speak quite good English, which in general cannot be said for the French population. But again, that's mostly stereotypes.
I see.
I wouldn't know if that's actually the case. I sincerely doubt it. Ooh. Not gonna finish on the lead lap, is he?
Nope.
Crap. Nice race loss happened, by the way.
Yay for that one moment he had. Dropping the gap to Bortz. Been pretty consistent the entire race.
Look at the cars still going and going. Gonna go for
Laps. 3 laps even.
I need to hug my pillow.
I need to go put the macaroni in the water.
You do that. I'm sure you'll miss all the exciting stuff as Bortz has more seizures. I'm sure it's incorrect in his neck. Sure I'm right about that. Well, B13, not too bad considering what has happened, but surely could have been higher up there if it went with a more conventional strategy or something. Fuel is now in optimals, and he's running normal, so we're good with that. Weber sets 124 or something. That's like crazy. I'm gonna guess he's pretty close behind. Should be.
Anything changed?
No. Are
Figured.
you surprised? Did you expect something to change?
No.
The 2 dots over Hülkenberg's name disappearing or something? Sure, they're still there. What time is that?
1:23.2.
Are you fucking joking?
No, it's Lulu.
Ah, that's crazy.
I mean, he's got the skills.
Oh, I wonder who the podium is. I'm guessing it's Alonso, Weber, and somebody. I'm gonna go with Button. I don't know.
We have a little bit of spare fuel. We should keep an eye on it over the next few laps.
Wait, did he just put it on Rich? Why did he just? Oh, okay, I know. To do this.
He's left it.
This didn't work. Oh! Whoa! 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 That was
Great
cheeky.
overtaking maneuver. You made that look easy.
That was not an overtaking maneuver. Fucking dumbass. Pardon my French.
Retarded. And actually, I lied. 1 lap to go because he's a lap down. I forgot about
Oh, right. Thank goodness.
Thank God.
I mean, oh God. $123.1. Okay. Complete insanity going in there. Why does he put it on standard? Why did he just change it so that he wouldn't be taken on this straightway? Because I think he can hold everybody behind in sector 3 for what it's worth. And I think he'll actually need to let someone through at some point.
He's a lap. Yeah. I mean, that's why he can put it on standard. He can get away with that.
Oh, jeez, slow brain thinky. Well, then he can put it on Rich. Whatever navigation. He's new? Yep, there we go. That's some beautiful whistling you got right there. Wait. The final countdown? Yep, that is. But you were... What? You just trying to make this final lap go faster?
Believing together, but still it's farewell.
Okay, that was not necessary.
It race. Second part's hell. I almost fell asleep on my keyboard.
Okay, we need
I'm
you to
glad
make
I
way
had
for the car
chips
behind.
that music and cut my throat.
What?
What?
All I heard was cut my throat. Shit. almost dropped my knife. That would have been bad.
Oh, Jesus, and there goes Weber.
That's so anticlimactically. There goes.
Okay, and that's the end of the race. Fernando Alonso won. Mark Webber is second. Bortz is 13th. A lap down. I don't think he's too happy about that, even though he passed the goal. And Heike finished 23rd, which is the last of all. Okay, rundown. Alonso, Weber, Button, Raikkonen, Hamilton, De Rosberg, Vettel, Grosjean, Perez, Ricciardo, Nico Hulkenberg, Andrew Bortz, Kamui Kobayashi, Michael Schumacher, Felipe Massa, Jean-Eric Vergne, Bruno Senna, Karthikeyan, Pick, De La Rosa, Glock, Kovalainen, and did not finish Pastor Maldonado. Told you could the Williamsons. Told you. In the World Drivers' Championship, it's Alonso who leads, then Hamilton, Rosberg, Weber, Bortz, Button, Grosjean, Vettel, Raikkonen, and Kobayashi in the top 10.
Yeah, no real surprises there. I mean,
Yeah, not really. And the constructors, Caterham is 7th, and Ferrari is leading with a 4 points gap to McLaren, and that's about it. Caterham are really happy with the job the driver did. The lens flare is blinding.
and we will see you guys in Monaco. It's been fun. The second half was a little slow.
No, it's not. Fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about? We're fun.
What?
What? We nearly fell asleep.